Darius the Great was not only a king, but an architect of civilization. His life was not shaped by chance or simple inheritance. It was shaped by discipline, vision, and a deep belief that order is stronger than chaos. His story is the story of how power becomes lasting only when it is guided by law and reason. Darius the Great was born around 558 BCE in Persia into the royal Achaemenid family. His father, Hystaspes, was a nobleman and a regional governor, loyal to the Persian kings. Although Darius belonged to the royal bloodline, he was not born as the direct heir to the throne. This meant that from early on, he learned to rely not on privilege, but on ability. As a young man, Darius was trained in the traditional Persian way: horse riding, archery, truthfulness, and self-control. Persian culture valued honesty as a sacred principle. To lie was seen as a crime against order itself. These ideas shaped Darius deeply and would later become the foundation of his rule. Before Darius became king, the Persian Empire was already vast but unstable. Cyrus the Great had built it, and Cambyses too had expanded it. However, after Cambyses died, the empire entered a dangerous period. A man known as Galmata claimed to be the rightful king and took the throne. Many provinces believed him. Others used the moment to rebel. The empire began to fracture. Babylon, Media, Elam, and other regions rose in revolt. What had taken decades to build was close to collapse in months. In 522 BCE, Darius acted. With the support of a small group of Persian nobles, he overthrew Galmata and declared himself king. This was not the end of the crisis, it was only the beginning. Almost immediately, rebellions broke out across the empire. Darius did not retreat. He personally led campaigns across thousands of kilometers, fighting battle after battle. Within a single year, he crushed more than 9 major revolts. To preserve the truth of these events, he ordered the carving of the Behistun inscription. On a massive cliff, Darius told his story in 3 languages, declaring that he ruled by truth and that lies were the root of rebellion. This inscription was not propaganda alone, it was a warning to future rulers. Darius understood something rare among conquerors. Land can be taken by force, but an empire survives only through structure. He reorganized the empire into provinces called satrapies. Each satrapy had 3 separate authorities: a governor, a military commander, and a financial officer. This separation prevented corruption and rebellion. He reformed the tax system, making it regular and predictable. Regions paid according to their ability, not by random demand. This created trust and stability. Darius also built roads across the empire. The most famous was the Royal Road, stretching from Anatolia to Mesopotamia. Messengers could cross the empire in days instead of months. Trade increased, communication improved, and unity. One of Darius's greatest achievements was economic unity. He introduced a standardized gold coin, known as the daric. This allowed merchants from distant lands to trade with confidence. Markets flourished, cities grew rich. Weights, measures, and records were standardized. For the first time, the empire functioned like a single economic body rather than scattered regions under force. Darius believed that a king's duty was not domination, but justice. He followed Zoroastrian ideas, especially the struggle between truth and falsehood. He believed that the king must protect truth through fair laws. Local customs, religions, and languages were respected. Egyptians kept their temples. Babylonians kept their traditions. Darius ruled over diversity without trying to erase it. Courts, judges, and written laws were encouraged. Order replaced fear. Darius founded Persepolis, not as a military capital, but as a symbol. It was a ceremonial city, built with perfect balance and art. Stone reliefs show people from every nation of the empire bringing gifts, not as slaves, but as representatives. Persepolis showed the world what Darius believed. True power does not crush differences, it organizes them. Under Darius, the empire reached from the Indus Valley to the edge of Europe. He campaigned against the Scythians and sought to secure the western borders. Conflict with Greek city-states began during his reign. Although he did not fully conquer Greece, he established Persian power in the region and prepared the empire for future campaigns. Importantly, Darius knew when to stop. He focused on stability, not endless war. Darius the Great died in 486 BCE after ruling for about 36 years. He was buried in a rock-cut tomb near Naxi-Rostam, carved high into the mountain. On his tomb, he is shown standing before a symbol of divine order, supported by the nations of his empire. Many kings are remembered for conquest. Darius the Great is remembered for design. He proved that strength without order fades, but order built on justice endures. Long after his armies were gone, his roads were still used. His laws still echoed. His ideas survived. An empire is not ruled by fear. It is ruled by structure, truth, and reason.